Good evening, YouTubers. This is your zip code for the freak. Matt Shiny here, the 92805 zip code at the ZCF Studios in Southern California. And on this Tuesday, June 2nd, the zip code for this program is still in the state of New York, only it's the same name as another state in the Union, 13802, Maine, New York, spelled the same way, M-A-I-N-E, Maine, New York, in Broome County, which contains Binghamton, which is the county seat, and also the center of the metropolitan area here. Broome County has 195,000 or so people, down a little bit. Maine, New York, the village, the town, I should say, is 5,377 people. The zip code itself is called the Hamlet of Maine, which is under the town of Maine. It has 736 people in 10 square miles. So it's very, very lightly populated here. It's about 14 miles northwest of Binghamton. It's in the southern tier region of New York. So we're back down in the southern part of the state. Not as far down as New York City, but it's still down there in the south, but that doesn't mean the weather is going to be any much milder. It is a little bit as far as snowfall, but it's higher latitude, inland, so you figure it's still a continental climate. The area was actually settled by European types not until after the Revolutionary War, which a lot of New York, that was the case. 1794, but the town of Maine was founded in 1848. And this area is essentially in the hills outside of Maine. Elevations, on the average, at about 1,385 feet. Highest peak is almost 1,700 feet, and it's fairly varied topographically. It's essentially, this area is in the middle of the forest that's outside of Binghamton. The area is right in the area where the Susquehanna and there's another, Chenango River, yes, or Chenango, depending on how you want to pronounce it, rivers, meet. And the main things that go on here are recreation and some other stuff. The town itself has a moniker that they use where culture, recreation, nature, and history meet. They meet, but they don't necessarily hang out very much. They're just... and I will say this, for the people that live here, it can be kind of difficult. The area is not exactly economically robust. Poverty rate's at 32.5%, which is more than twice of New York State's. But those same 32.5% people are also living 50% below the poverty line. So these folks really, are, making the best of it, I guess, here. But the median household income is $69,115, and the house value is $222K. So it's kind of an odd conundrum here. Perhaps they're just folks that have been here forever, and now they're, living on the rest of their Social Security. That could be. 97.8% white, 0.5% black, 1.6% two or more. Top three, really those are the only three here. Median age is 52.2 years. And as far as Maine, the town has a number of famous people. This area, not so much. I mean, it's mostly politicians and people that have been New York or Northeast centric. So we're not going to go into too much of that. But this is yet another place where you might be able to find a deal on a second home or maybe a first home if you want to live off the beaten trail a little bit, even though Binghamton's right there and it has, nightlife there. There's two other cities as well in the area that make up this metropolitan area as well as these villages, and that's Endicott and Johnson City as well. Since this is a semi-geographic program, we're going to talk about weather. Right now it's 61 degrees and partly cloudy, low of 50. Tomorrow, high of 74, low of 50 and sunny. Thursday, high of 79, low of 55 and partly cloudy. And Friday, high of 79, low of 64. It's going to be a little warmer during the weekend. It will start raining on, I believe it's going to be on Sunday or Monday for a little bit. There's a chance of rain anyway. And they get about 46 inches of it here a year. And about 75 inches of snow. So while it's not really in the exact snow belt in the same way that, say, Buffalo and Rochester are, it still snows quite a bit. So Winter's not a joke here. So that's Maine, New York. Not a state, more of a state of mind. If you like, hit like. If you don't, hit don't. Throw a digital fruit or vegetable at me. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.